Who woke up today thinking you're going to tune into a show and see a sexy Ray Lytle dancing with a fat elf?
Ooh.
You guys did. That's who. That's who woke up doing they would see Ray Lytle and a fat elf dancing. Wow. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, man.
Is Ray Lytle dancing with the fat elf, or?
Well, in separate screens, but yeah, we're dancing.
Oh, okay.
If we were in person, we'd be grinding.
You bet, baby.
We'd be grinding. Me and the fat elf. We'd be
Fat
grinding.
elf would love that grinding too, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
We
Go for
bumping booties.
it. Yeah.
Hell?
We'd be dancing like we just scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's right. Good morning, everyone. What's going on? Oh my God. It is Monday, December 6th. God, the days are all running together.
It's cold.
Now it's starting to get cold. That just sucks.
Oh yeah.
Just sucks. Oh well.
Yeah.
Well, we're here. We're here. Good morning, everybody.
We're like the post office. We're here no matter what.
Yep.
Unless the internet goes down.
Yeah, and then we're then we're screwed.
Then it's like a federal holiday. We get the time off.
Yeah, but the internet's when we missed that day. We missed a few weeks ago. We missed that one day, but that's like the only time it's happened. Like it's been pretty good. We haven't had a lot of problems with the internet going out.
No.
True.
No.
Yeah, so we are lucky. Oh well. Anyway, we are here. Good morning, everybody. Congratulations to Christina. She was the first person in the chat room. Way to go, Christina. Number one, you are numero uno getting in the chat room. I see Martha is also checking in from Florida.
Someplace it's not cold.
Yeah. She checking in on her Steve Areno. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. That's still you guys still talking, Steve, even though she's in Florida? Do you guys still talk, or has she already stopped taking the
Of
calls?
course. Every day.
So you guys do talk.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Not bad.
Every day.
Not bad. So what do you talk about when you know?
How the weather is down there, what the weather is up here.
No, it's a boring conversation. Really?
I think they get into phone sex, but he doesn't want to say it.
No, we're too.
Good Lord, I would hope that no one's involved in that, but
I'm not sexing her or anything like that. No.
all right. Well, thank God.
I didn't.
There we go. Hold on. Sorry, that was I believe that was me that caused that. Sorry. Oops.
Fuck it, Jason.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry. Yeah.
It did sound like a Jason fuck up though.
Yeah, it did. It did, didn't it? It'd be
Yeah.
very easy to blame him.
Yeah.
Fucking Jason.
Yeah. Not his fault, but I'm just trying to get the it's my fault. I'm trying to get the
Ads run.
yeah, but I can't remember how to do it.
From Saturday to today, you forgot how to do it.
Well, I had it set up and it was just going. Okay. And then over the weekend, my computer it did the fucking Microsoft update. Yeah. And so everything was turned off and I just realized it. I said, oh shit, I better turn it back on, So I just turned it back on. And then I realized that I had to put the ads up. So I went to put them up, and the thing was turned off that does the ads. And so when I went to turn it on, I don't know. I went to turn it on, and the ads they're not working the way they're supposed to, and that's what caused everything. So I don't know what I did wrong. God damn it. Jason half explains things to me. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe you should write it down.
Well, I have the feeling that he's fully explaining it. I'm only
You're only half comprehending it.
Listen, I have focus issues. I don't know if you, I can't focus. So, when he tells me something, I don't catch everything he's saying. You know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he should realize that I have these issues. You know what I mean?
Right.
And help me with them. And you know, like say something 3-4 times so I understand it. So now I can't remember I can't remember what I'm supposed to do to make everything work the way it's supposed to, you know? And I can't get it to work, so yeah. You know what I mean?
Jason fucking did it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think I figured it out now. What I'm supposed to do. So yeah. So I got to start a virtual something.
Oh,
yeah.
Virtual penis?
No, it's some kind of camera thing. But I literally just guessed what I was supposed to do, and I ended up guessing right. So now it's working. But there we go. Now you guys can see that our show is brought to you by our friends at Just Beds. The Yawn Exterminators, Just Beds on Modvale. Get yourself a quality bed, and more importantly, that'll give you a quality sleep. There's nothing more important than sleep. And the better sleep you get, the better you feel the next day. So get a good mattress from Just Beds. Also, our friends at Recon Tex. That's Recon Tex. Recon Tex, the corner of 9th and Black. Go on by and get yourself a full detail, or get yourself a tsunami coating, or maybe you need a scratch buffed out or something. They'll take care of all of it. It's Recon Tex, 670-1132. I know a lot of our listeners have gone to Recon Tex. The few of you that haven't, they do great gift certificates for the holidays.
And you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, maybe get a family member a gift certificate to Recon Tex. Let them have their car looking better than new. It's Recon Tex. There you go.
Might have to take the girlfriend's car over there for a full detail.
Look at that. So did you TJ was bragging how he was gonna his girlfriend, and forgive me because I caught this on your show. I listened to your show for a little bit last night, and I caught a little bit of it, so I don't know the whole story, but I'm gonna tell you what I think I heard. And you correct me if I'm wrong.
All right.
But TJ said his girlfriend had to work all night.
Yes.
And then she was going to get done like 4 or 5 in the morning and come home. And then she had an appointment in St. Louis at like, 9 o'clock this morning or something.
Correct.
So then she had to leave to St. Louis, and he said he was going to wake up and make her breakfast at like 5 in the morning. So when she comes home, then she would collapse in bed, and he was going to bring her breakfast in bed. And I kept saying it's a bad idea, because when she comes home from work, she's going to want to go right to sleep. She's not going to want to fucking have breakfast in bed she's limited in her sleep time.
Well, that was where she said that, yes, she really did want me to do that. and that it would be appreciated. I did ask. I was like, "Do you want to go to sleep, or would you like me to make breakfast before you take off?" And she goes, "Oh, I'd really love to have breakfast." So she did not make it back from the job though when I had to leave this morning.
Wow.
Oh, so she's not even back.
No, she's still working on it, and she just sent me a text, said, "Yeah, I'm going to have to change for the appointment in the car on the way down the road."
So she's been up all night.
She has been up all night, and now
She's going to drive to St. Louis
to go do her appointment, and then
well, that's insane.
and that's a pretty important doctor's appointment. I don't like her missing that one.
Yeah, but that's insane. I mean, that's just not healthy. That's not healthy. The person needs to sleep.
Yeah, I've tried talking to her about that, but
you know what? Has to sleep.
I could talk to her all day long about it.
She must be one of those type of people that once she goes, she wants to go till she can't go anymore.
Nope, she's more one of them people that if she's got to get it done, she just wants to get it done and get home and then have the time in bed.
Right, yeah.
But I was like, you really need to slow it down a little bit, pick your priorities. She goes, this stuff has got to be done. I'm obligated to it.
Right.
Well, it's very manic behavior.
Now she'll get home today and she'll walk in and she'll pass out.
I'm just saying, it's very manic behavior. You can't really push yourself like that. I mean, what do I know?
I just hope this time she remembers to put the birds back in the cage before she goes to sleep.
Well, I'm just telling you, it's very manic. Oh, well. Of course, we know what her tastes are like.
Yeah, they're very fine quality.
I'm just saying, we already questioned some of her tastes. That's all I'm saying.
Did you say
they're
birds?
of very high quality.
We questioned some of her decisions. We questioned some of her decisions.
Where does she live, in the forest?
I mean,
she's got a lot of pets.
All I'm saying is we question some of her decisions.
Yeah.
Right?
Totally.
Well, you guys do. I don't.
Oh, I do. I question.
I learned a lesson, and that lesson is don't try to tell her what to do.
Okay. You sure she was
and
working?
You've got very fine taste anyway.
You sure
yeah,
she was working?
She was working? Yes.
She might have been sleeping. Like she might have been like, "Oh, I need a good night's sleep. Oh, I know. I'll tell TJ I'm gonna go work and I'm gonna go sleep somewhere, so that way he's not bothering me all night." I'm just saying that might be,
No, that wasn't the case.
All right, just want to make sure.
I know what she was doing and where she was at.
Yeah,
I trust her. I don't have to question.
Like maybe she was sleeping where maybe she. Doesn't she have like a place where she does the, the side thing?
Yeah, she usually does it at the location of the customer.
Oh
I mean, she's got to be licensed and everything to be able to go in and do all of this. And it's quite a bit of money for her even to be set up to do the work.
I thought she was doing it like she had her own studio or something that she did it at. And I was like,
"Oh no!" Because if she had that, she would have had me out there helping her.
I said, "I bet there's a couch there." And she's like, "Oh, I'll finally get some good sleep. Not be bothered." I'm just trying to guess. Oh well, I feel for her. I don't know if she's listening all the way or not, but God bless you if you are. I wish you luck driving to St. Louis. That can get. It's not the drive there that's the problem. It's the drive back.
That's going to be and this appointment is, a long appointment. So part of it, while she's getting the treatment done, she'll be asleep there.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
She does that.
All right. Well, that's the fear is like getting some sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. they'll start her treatment, and then she basically puts on her headphones and turns on one of the shows or listen to one of the classic podcasts, logging in on Patreon, and
I
she'll
don't know.
pass out that way.
Yeah. I don't know what she's got going on, but it sucks to get any treatments, but but not sleeping does not, not sleeping does not seem fun at all. I'll tell you that. Anyway, Steve, what did you do? Did you do anything this weekend, or did you just stay home and
Stayed home,
did nothing?
watched football.
Yeah, it was good games yesterday.
Yeah, not bad. Not
I
bad.
lost every bet.
I didn't. I was going to ask you about that, but I thought
I had a parlay. I had the Arizona Cardinals. I had the New England Patriots. I had everybody, including the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh,
I put a bunch of money in. I'm like, oh, this is a sure thing. This one's a sure thing. So I put a bunch of money on it. I could have won $200 or something. Every team won that I picked, except for the freaking Minnesota Vikings, who were winning until the last second of the game. With 1 second left, Detroit throws the ball into the end zone and wins their first game. When's the last time they've won? When's the last time Detroit has won a game?
15 games. They broke 15 game
Oh, God. Of all games, they picked the one that I've never bet on the Minnesota Vikings. TJ, you've known me how many years?
Oh, God, over 20.
Have you ever heard of me betting on the Minnesota Vikings ever?
No.
As this
You
parlay,
usually come across the garlic when they say Minnesota Vikings and hissing.
in this parlay, I pick them. Now, when I was originally filling it out, I go, Minnesota. I go, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't pick this game. Maybe I shouldn't pick this because Detroit hasn't won forever. I said, if any team's going to lose, it would be the freaking Vikings. And so I didn't pick it, but then I added it. I go, well, this says I'd win like 180 or whatever. I wonder how much I'd win if I pick Minnesota. And then I added them, and it says, oh, I'd win 200. I said, oh, well, maybe I'll keep them in there. Minnesota loses, and I lose the whole freaking parlay.
I have a feeling a lot of people lost on that game.
Oh,
yesterday.
dude, I'm telling you, it's soul crushing. It is soul crushing.
We need to go back and figure out where you got valented because this is insane.
Yeah, the Minnesota game killed me. It really did.
Yeah. I would have done the same thing. I would have taken Minnesota too.
Yeah. I lost again, so oh well. Yeah, but I didn't pick, but oh well. Yeah. So in my you get a green check for the ones for the you get a green check for everything that's right, and then if someone loses, you get a red X. So my parlay is just like 6 or 7 green checks.
Yeah.
And then there's one X.
Yeah.
Ruining everything. Oh, well. Yeah. Brett says, Ray is living in a world where $200 is soul crushing. Yes, I am living. That's exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the world I'm living in. Yeah, I don't have any money. I'm not making. At one time, I made 6 figures. I'm nowhere near that now. I'm 6 figures in debt, but I'm not making 6 figures. I'll tell you that. Yeah. So the friggin' Minnesota Vikings ruined yesterday for me.
Yep. Of course,
So
almost
now
like almost like they ruined Christmas.
Yeah, now I'm like ready to just give up. I'm like ready to maybe I should just take a break from gambling. My losing streak's a little bit out of control, so I
huh?
don't know.
Maybe, yeah, wait a month after the first year, maybe this luck will change.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somewhere in there, you got Valented.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. I don't know who got me. I don't know. I do not know, but it sucks. I do know that. I do know it sucks. Anyway. Yeah, so that happened this weekend.
Yep.
But oh well. Did anybody get some good news? Steve, you know anybody that got good news or anything? Is there
No.
anything good happening? I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, it's been a while since anyone has gotten any kind of good news, you know?
Well, I called today to set my appointment to go look at my new apartment
Oh, so you're gonna go
over Williamsville.
when are you gonna check it out?
Probably Wednesday or Thursday, later this week.
Oh yeah, DC said he got his COVID test back negative. I did hear that yesterday. Oh, I see Holly's back in the chat room there.
Yay.
And that was after they nicked her spleen or something doing a surgery,
Yeah.
and she had to big long recovery.
Yeah. Holly, you need to get a hold of listener Adam.
Yeah,
She's
Adam
growing
is-
another spleen.
Yeah, listener Adam has a baby spleen. So my plan is, as his baby spleen starts to grow, then we're gonna remove it from his body and put it in yours, so you can properly heal.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna do a
Splenectomy.
a transfusion,
Oh, yeah. There you go.
a spleen implant. We're gonna give you Adam's dirty spleen.
I thought it was a baby spleen. Didn't
His-
Steve have the dirty spleen?
His dirty baby spleen.
Oh,
We'll transplant it into Holly to help her. Karen says she thinks she'll be able to work from home permanently. Oh, I hope so, Karen. I can't believe everyone should be able to work from home.
there's certain jobs you can't.
I have, well, certain jobs, yeah, but I'm telling you, you know. By the way, Holly says she's still seriously down. She almost died, went into hemorrhagic shock. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds horrible.
Ooh.
She's on tube feeding through her stomach, nothing by mouth. She's in medically induced coma. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
And she's been in ICU 2 weeks in hospital. Yeah, all because they nicked her spleen or something when they were doing surgery on her.
Why my spleen was nowhere near my foot.
Yes, Steve, because it's about you.
Wow.
That spleen, I bet that spleen is just a mess. I bet your spleen is, you know, I can't imagine how dirty that spleen is. Probably smells like horse. I bet that spleen smells like horse manure.
Oh,
That's probably a safe bet.
Oh, I bet that spleen is dirty. Oh God. Yeah. Poor Holly. She says she's home now. But I'm glad you're listening to us.
yeah.
We will I'm sure we'll do this successfully. We will try not to make you laugh because we don't want to cause you any pain. So
Yeah,
if anybody asks why we're not as funny, we're trying to help Holly. Yes. Listener Brent says he got his Christmas bonus already. Good for you. Your company's giving bonuses. That's
Hey.
cool. The fact that you work for a company that's giving bonuses has got to be pretty cool.
Exactly.
Yeah. So he got his Christmas bonus, and he and his family are going to be going to Chicago for a few days and seeing the storefronts,
Okay.
going to the Museum of Science and Industry, skating on the skating ribbon. He says it sounds he's very thankful. Now, that sounds incredibly boring to me, but
Of course it does.
That's me too.
listen, but whatever's going to make him and the kids happy. Yeah, I'm sure the kids would love that, right?
Yeah, sounds a lot of sitting in the car for me.
Yeah. My daughter loves the science and the science and the art museum in Chicago.
Well, I used to too when I could walk.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to take half 25 steps and have to stop all the time.
Yeah.
Wait on the fat guy to get there.
I'm telling you. I'm now that I'm in a wheelchair, I'm serious. I get in a wheelchair now. I'm just my family's better off with me, with me not going. Because it's such a hassle. It's such a hassle. With me in a wheelchair, it's such a hassle to do anything. And my wheelchair is too big. It's too wide.
Right.
I need a smaller wheelchair. So I'm ready to call and complain.
You should be able to get like an exercise smaller.
There's got to be something a little smaller. The one they gave me is too big.
Right.
It won't fit through doors.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
There's doors I can't get through, which suck. So I need I don't know how they figured. I don't know if wheelchairs are 1X, 2X, 3X, 4X, whatever.
Right.
But just mine is too wide for me.
Right.
Like I get in it, there's still room on the sides.
Oh, yeah, it's too wide.
Yeah, so they need something.
You got like a step down from where you're at.
There's got to be. I mean, I'm not like the wheelchair was made for someone even fatter than me, which I didn't think that was possible. But
so it was meant for Sean.
It's. I mean, it's really, really wide.
Yeah.
So I gotta have the next step down or something.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, but oh well. By the way, I see Kathy is in the chat room. Hey, Kathy, what's going on? We haven't seen her for a while.
No.
It's good to see her. She says she's starting her treatments again tomorrow. Kathy, it's great to see you. We haven't seen you forever. And you're one of my favorites, so thank God you're back. Yeah, Psycho Dan says standard ADA clearance is 32 inches, and most places won't make doors any wider because of cost. Yeah, so I can't get through doors, and it sucks. So I need to get a chair that will at least fit through a door. I know I fit through doors because when I could walk, I walked through doors,
Right. So you need a wheelchair. It's 38 inches or less.
Yeah, I need a wheelchair that,
Yeah, that's door size.
that will let me get through a door.
Right.
I mean, my ass will let me get through a door. Yeah, so it just sucks. Like even in my house, there's doors in my house I can't get the chair in, which sucks.
Right.
Oh, well.
Oh,
Yeah. Kathy says I need a transit wheelchair. I'm not sure what that means, but. And Brett says wheelchairs XL, 2L, 3X, Elephant, and Ray Lytle. All right, how dare you? I mean, how dare you to make fun of me? By the way, I watched another a good Christmas movie, guys.
I did too, but I forgot what it was.
I watched another one. Oh, this is a
let me
good
guess.
one.
She lost her job, went to another state, fell in love with her high school, whatever, and got married.
No.
Well, there's a switch.
This one was good. This hot doctor, all right? She's a doctor who has a boyfriend wanting to invite her to Christmas Eve, right? And she tells the boyfriend that she has decided to work Christmas Eve in the emergency room. And the boyfriend's like, "You're blowing off another Christmas?" You know, and he just can't take it anymore. He's like, "Well, you know, maybe we should end this relationship." And she starts telling him, "Don't you have any passion for your job?" And he goes, "Yeah, but not to blow off Christmas, you know." And so then she meets the guy from One Tree Hill. You ever see that show, that One Tree Hill?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. One Tree Hill, many years ago, which was a bunch of adults acting like they were in high school and having sex. So it was a really, you know.
So it's like another version of 90210.
Yeah, it was like a modern version. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she meets this guy who's not quite human. He's an angel.
Oh.
And she meets him and he's really nice. And he starts to show her the joys of Christmas. All right. And, but he's an angel to show her what she's missing. And then they have a chemistry, you know what I mean? And the angel starts to get interested in him or interested in her. So the angel, Corey asked if I've been watching Hallmark. No, this wasn't Hallmark. This one was
Had to be Discovery.
No, this was some show called GAC something.
Oh Lord.
GAC family. I think he's GAC family, but GAC stood for Just American Great American Christmas or something. I don't know. But so the whole thing was the elf or the angel and another woman who was like his angel partner. They helped the woman angel helped the boyfriend start to take passion in what he did for a living. It turned out he's wanted to be a teacher all these years. Instead, he's worked in marketing. And so she helped him decide he wanted to become a teacher. And meanwhile, the One Tree Hill angel helped the one girl fall in love with Christmas.
Ugh.
Yeah. And then the One Tree Hill angel learned that he's not allowed to fall in love because he's an angel. Yeah. So, but it was nice. That's what I watched. I watched, so it was sort of like the usual premise, but a little different because it had angels in it, but no sex, No nudity. No sex or nudity. But still, still entertaining.
I turned on something Christmassy.
What was that?
Well, it did kind of make my girlfriend's roommate mad because when you're listening to how the Marvin ruined Christmas and the elf dies, she's very short. She's like, that is prejudice against short people. I was like, what? He decided to walk.
So you listened to the classic podcast, the How the Marvin Ruined Christmas?
That's right.
It was great. That was a great.
And
That was.
I looked at her and
fantastic
said,
special.
oh, just wait, the sequel might show up too. She goes, oh God, no.
Yeah, there was a sequel. How the Marvin Ruined Christmas again was the next year. So yeah, I should find that one and put that out there. Yeah, so that was the Christmas movie I watched, was the Angels movie. Steve, you gonna watch any of them?
Yeah, of course. I couldn't remember the name of them, but I watched one yesterday, I believe.
The
Really?
Barney Miller Christmas special.
It was
No Chips.
a very Brady Christmas. Oh, you were watching Chips yesterday?
I watch Chips all the time.
I bet you can't. I bet you can't wait to get. I bet you can't wait to get cable.
Oh, I can't. I'm getting excited.
Oh my God.
I'm getting excited. I'm gonna have extra money too because my rent won't be as cheap.
Yeah.
Shoot. I'm gonna have everything. I'm gonna have the porn channel. I'm gonna have
You'll be
Please
fine.
don't.
You'll be fine without the porn channel. You'll be fine without the porn channel. You'll have internet. You won't need a porn channel.
oh,
Porn
okay.
channel.
You don't have to pay for a porn channel. There's free internet. There's free porn on the internet.
Oh, yeah, I know. Pornhub. I go there a lot.
Oh, for God's sakes.
At least
Just-
it's not during the show.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
can't do it because I don't have a phone now. When I get internet, I'll be able to because I'll be able to do the show from my computer and go on my phone and do Pornhub.
We don't need you watching porno while we're doing the show. I mean, for God's sakes.
Yeah, because it's really hard to find women defecating. It makes me.
Oh, come on. Who's going to eat? I have just lost my appetite.
I find anyone who finds that sexy has a problem. Oh, for,
Yeah.
For Christ's sake.
by the way, I love what Martha says in the chat room. OMG. The shock that people the shock that people are. Amanda says, OMG, what the F, Steve?
Well,
Oh,
I don't know why you like getting the poop pictures.
Exactly.
how disturbing. That's the most, how disturbing. How
Ray, did you know that when you started that trend, you were also turning Steve on?
how utterly unacceptable you are. Oh my God.
There are things that you do that make Jimmy look normal.
Unbelievable. All right. People with kids.
Uh-oh.
People with kids. What is the most popular Christmas present hiding spot? Or the first place your kids look? Yeah.
My
A new
kids
a
immediately
new
check-
survey. A new survey says 50% of people say they've hidden Christmas gifts and the kids have found them. The most popular place to hide gifts. See, I never did this when I was a kid because we didn't have gifts, you know what I mean?
Oh, I did.
Santa, when you're poor kids, Santa is busy and he misses your house, because
Oh, I'm sorry, Ray.
I feel sorry for poor parents. I feel sorry for my mom. My mom had to make up every year. She had to make up a story, and this is one of my problems with Christmas. Every year, this poor woman. My mother worked her ass off to take care of us. Okay. And as we got older, you know what I mean? She started finding ways to get some gifts. But when we were young, we didn't get a lot of gifts. And every year she had to make up reasons, reasons why Santa Claus, the man who goes, the man who, comes to your house to bring you all the toys and everything, simply because you're being good. She had to come up with reasons why, even though we were good, Santa didn't bring us anything. When all the school kids that we went to school with all got tons of shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So as poor parents or as poor people, my mom had every year she had to make up stories, and so finally, and I've told this story before, and some people were horrified when I told the story. I was really young when my mom just said, my mom goes, "There's no Santa," and I was really young, but I'm telling you, it's because it was because she got sick every year making up bullshit stories for us as to why we weren't getting anything.
Right.
And yet, I'm telling you, as a kid, you don't understand as a kid. You're a 6-year-old. You're
Right.
going to school, and all these kids you're going to school with got all this stuff, and you get nothing. So what the hell are you supposed to think? I'm telling you, what you end up thinking is, I must have
Santa's
done.
factor.
Yeah, I must have done something wrong. What did I do that prevented Santa from bringing me these things? You know what I mean? And my mom would have to make up bullshit stories as to why that would happen. And you could tell it was rough on her, So finally she just told us, and I wasn't the young, my brother Goose knew shit. He was like a year old,
Right.
when she told the rest of us. So I'm just saying that he never believed, so that we would understand, why we weren't getting stuff. I'm telling you, like, the way the poor kids have it is completely different. Because as a parent, how are you supposed to understand that? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I mean, I gotta be young. I gotta be honest. When I was very young, I remember being very young and going, this seems really unlikely. Wait a minute. How does this Santa thing work? Well, he's a jolly fat man in a red suit. He's a jolly fat man who flies in a sleigh. So he flies in a sleigh and goes from house to house. And he goes down the chimney and brings. And I was like, well, we don't have a chimney. Well, some kids don't have a chimney, but he just gets into the house and he breaks it. No, he just gets into. Are you saying he breaks into my house and my parents would be okay with this? You know what I mean? So even when I was really young, there were a lot of questions because I was like, that seems really unlikely. I had a lot of questions with Santa and religion. When I was really young, I'd be like, None of this makes sense. None of this seems reasonable. I think one of the reasons that my mom finally told us is because I was driving her crazy with questions. You know, none of this doesn't make sense. This is defying all rules of logic
And reason.
and physics. Yeah, and I just remember, you know, berating her with questions and her finally going, "Okay, there is no Santa Claus. That's why you don't get anything." Just, you know, because very, very young, I had a lot of questions about Santa and God and what made sense and what didn't, and you know, yeah. So I was never a big believer, but I got to be honest. I would go to school and I would like, there were some kids at school I remember that were always saying stuff like, "You pussies still believe in Santa Claus." You know what I mean? And I was like, I knew really, really young, but I was never someone like that, you know?
Right.
Well, at least you didn't ruin it for the other kids.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But there were some kids.
I mean, you would say, but
there were some kids that that would go around trying to ruin it, and I would be the one. I would be the one that would go. "Hey, man, shut up! What do you want to? What are you ruining it for?" You know. And then it dawned on me. It dawned on me that those kids, there was something else going on, that, you know, that they just they somehow got a kick out of ruining things for other people. You know what I mean? Like there was some other deep-seated reason why they did that.
Right.
But I got to be honest, I was very young when I had a lot of questions about the Santa thing. Never really seemed to make sense to me, you know. But oh well. But I'm telling you, as a poor kid, it's you have to figure out. You have to figure out why. You know, why everyone else is getting this stuff and you're not. And then with the tale of, all you have to do is be a good little boy or girl and Santa will bring you things, it really doesn't make sense, because you can be the nicest kid in the world, but if your family doesn't have any money, you don't get shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then there's always, "Oh, Christmas is a time for giving, so people will always give." No, they won't. People don't give shit. They don't, you know. There wasn't magical neighbors or anybody, you know, showing up at our house helping provide Christmas gifts for the kids.
well,
There wasn't
you got
any of that
stuff
stuff.
for Christmas.
Not always, no. When I was a kid, no, we didn't.
No, I was just talking about this year.
Well, who cares about what a 52-year-old gets? Who gives a shit? I'm talking about when I was a kid. I'm talking about when I was 5. I'm not talking about what some sad, pathetic 50-some-odd-year-old's getting. Some fat, won't even fit in his wheelchair 50-some-odd-year-old. I'm talking about a 5-year-old child. Yeah, I did. I already got a present this year. It's very nice. Well, you know, Santa didn't bring it to me.
Maybe he drops it off.
Well, I mean, I will say, one of the guys who set it up looks. The guy who came in,
like Santa, yeah.
the guy who set it up sort of looked like Santa,
There you go.
minus the red suit and the beard.
Yeah. And deliver packages.
He swore a lot more. He swore more than I assume Santa Claus does, but oh,
And he did have a little elf looking friend.
yeah. It was very weird.
How dare you?
Oh well. He wasn't very jolly. He came to set it up at my house and swore a lot, was annoyed by any of my questions, said questionable things about Tyler and Fat 420 and Steve.
No, never me.
Yeah.
I'm not involved in that situation. No,
Oh well. And he wasn't wearing the red suit or anything. Yeah. That's who set it up for me. So okay, so place to hide toys. So anyway, kids look inside certain places of your house. So if you have kids,
Oh yeah, they start snooping early.
yeah. But I would think as a divorced father, it's probably a lot easier to hide Christmas presents because
I've still got to do the same thing. Like I've got to hide them in my toolbox.
Oh. Let's see. Number one place is bedroom closet. It's the first place kids look.
No, thank you.
So if you have children and you're hiding Christmas presents,
Don't put them in the bedroom closet.
your bedroom closet is the first place your kids look. This time of year, even if you think your friends or even if you think your kids still believe, trust me, they are going to school and the kids are going to school with are saying things. And when you're gone, they will snoop in your bedroom. They will snoop in your bedroom.
Shit.
Yeah, and the first place they'll look is your bedroom closet. And by the way, that's the first place they look, but the first place where people hide gifts is the bedroom closet.
Go figure.
That's the number one. In fact, if I was going to say, okay, those of you guys who have kids, let me tell you where you're hiding your presents. The bedroom closet. Because that's the number one place they hide the presents. So, of course, it's the number one place the kids look. So, I just want to let you go. Don't hide them in the bedroom closet. The second most popular hiding space is a spare room, followed by a coat closet, under the bed, the trunk of your car, a spare drawer or cabinet, the basement, the garage, or the attic. These are where people hide gifts. I don't remember where we hid gifts when our daughter was young enough. Because my wife always did it, but I think it might have been under the bed.
Right.
And then she just had a rule that my daughter was never supposed to be in our bedroom, of which I don't remember my daughter ever, sneaking into our bedroom for any reason. Who would want to go in there to our bedroom? I mean, that's where I am. So, so I don't remember her ever finding gifts, but,
So, yeah, like I said, I lock mine in the bottom drawer of the toolbox.
I'll be damned. So you lock them and everything.
Yep, keys go with me.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that kids are looking in the bedroom closet. I mean, and you know why? It's because the kids at school, if someone finds the gifts, you know damn well they're telling everybody at school where they found them.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
So, you know, then they'll tell your kids, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it happens.
Like presents in that dirty recliner of his.
No.
Yeah.
Nobody was there.
I couldn't imagine where Steve would hide Christmas present. Where you hiding my present, Steve?
I don't know. Probably the same place you hide mine.
Well, mine's in the toilet. I haven't taken a picture of it yet.
Huh?
Dirty Dollar General bag.
Yeah. Yeah. A dirty Dollar General bag.
That wasn't dirty.
By the way, Steve did get me this cool cup for my birthday that I was going to use on the show, and I still haven't brought it in here. So,
It's only been a couple months.
yeah.
Have you picked it up off the floor yet?
Exactly. He said, oh, shit. Do that.
What is this shit? I do have to get it in here. Oh well. Yeah. Christmas movies. What's the favorite Christmas movies?
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life is way up there, yeah.
Die Hard.
But in 1947, the FBI issued a memo about It's a Wonderful Life. They issued a memo saying that it was possible infiltration by communists into the movie industry. Yeah. Right before the movie came out, it became public that the FBI had put a memo, and you know, we all know that was a very sad time in American history when these nut jobs were in charge of everything, and they were afraid of communism.
The Red Menace, they said.
Yeah, and they, but they put out a memo about It's a Wonderful Life being infiltration by communists into the movie industry. So the movie did terrible at the box office. I mean, it did terrible. And it ended up putting the director $525,000 in debt.
Wow.
And this is in 1947.
Yeah.
And it destroyed the guy. And now it's perhaps the most, beloved movie of all time.
Right.
Because McCarthy and those nut jobs in Congress put the fear of communism, of which, by the way, that was just because the wealthy people wanted tax cuts. And the tax rate for the wealthy was a lot higher back then. And they got sick. They wanted to pay less in taxes. So they figured if the U.S. government needed less money to run, and we were helping poor people back then. So they figured they'd start a bullshit story about communism I mean that's what started that stuff.
Mhm.
By the way, not to get political, I do see parallels happening now, but that's just me. What do I know? Yeah, but It's a Wonderful Life was actually thought of as being a communist infiltration,
Hmm.
which is insane. It's just a nice movie.
Right.
That's all it is.
Yep.
Do you know the movie Scrooged?
Mhm.
Yeah, with Billy Crystal, or not
Yeah.
Billy Crystal, but Bill Murray.
Yeah, I love that. Isn't that a great film?
That's great.
Loved. Do you know that a lot of that movie was improvisation?
Really?
When they filmed the movie, Bill Murray improvised almost all of his lines.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And that's become a huge hit. And every year people watch that film.
Yeah.
Bill Murray was also supposed to play the lead in the movie Bad Santa. It was written for him and he was going to play the lead, but then he had a scheduling conflict and he couldn't do it and they couldn't find anybody else to play the role. And then they ended up, they fell into Billy Bob Thornton to play the role.
Right.
And that's how he got the job. It was originally supposed to be Bill Murray. I
thought he did a good job.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an overrated movie, but
Miracle on 34th Street.
Miracle on 34th Street, classic film, but not that popular when it first came out.
Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story. Yeah, A Christmas Story, the same thing. Was not a huge hit when it came out.
Well.
However, the show Mythbusters did do a whole episode on whether or not you can get your tongue stuck to a cold piece of metal, and the answer is yes. Yeah. I saw it happen at my school. I saw a kid in the playground. This kid got his tongue stuck on almost like that scene from that movie. I'd seen that happen before. But we were playing football and it happened.
That was always fun, playing football in snow.
Yeah. We would play on the blacktop, and this kid got his tongue stuck on it and then ripped it all off. You know what I mean? Ripped the thin layer of skin or whatever from his tongue off. But he's playing football, which is crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was before that movie came out. So when that movie came out, all I kept thinking about was a poor kid hurting his tongue when we were playing football. Charlie Brown Christmas originally had a laugh track. But Charles Schultz said he didn't like it. He goes, no, pull the laugh track or you're not going to have the rights. I won't give you the rights to the character. Like he goes, I will pull the rights. And so they removed the laugh track. But it originally had one and, they ended up pulling the laugh track because of Schultz threatening them. And now it's become,
Yes.
Historically, every year people have to watch it.
Yep, I do. I hope I get some of them good ones. And Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Little Puppets, Fred Astaire, and Mailman.
Which one is that? Is that
Frosty's the one with.
is that Fred Astaire's?
Yeah, that's this Mailman dude.
Frosty the Snowman and Santa Claus is Coming to Town were both songs before they became children's specials. Oh, I knew that. Yeah. Let's see. In 1966's animated How the Grinch Stole Christmas gave the Grinch a green color because the colorist once got an ugly green car. He rented a car. They gave him an ugly green car. And so that's why he painted the Grinch green. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Better watch out. Better not cry. Better duck out. I'm telling you why. That shit-stained bastard's coming to town.
Love Actually. You ever watched Love Actually?
It sounds like a porno.
You've never watched it?
No.
Oh, you guys should you should watch Love Actually. Yeah, it's a great Christmas film.
Never seen it.
Wow, you've never seen it?
No. Never heard of it until you said that.
You've never heard of the movie Love Actually?
No.
Really?
Really?
It's got one of them. Am I crazy? It's got one of the most that scene where the guy from Walking Dead has the notes written on the what the hell do you call that stuff? He has the notes written on the giant cards. Is one of the most mimic scenes. Yeah, really, I can't believe you've never seen it.
Nope.
Yeah, like Martha says, love it. Martha, you got to get Steve to watch this movie. She says, Love Actually is a good movie. Yes, it is a really good movie. It's got, it's English. It's an English film, but it's all about Christmas. Yeah.
Huh. I've never heard of it, never seen it.
Yeah, Love Actually is a great film. It really is good. It's got Liam Neeson. What's that guy's name? God. Who was the guy that was caught with the prostitute? Who used to date Elizabeth Hurley? Why can I not remember his name? Hugh
Shaq.
Grant. Hugh Grant's in it. There's a bunch of familiar actors in it. It was originally supposed to be 14 stories. It was originally supposed to have 14 love stories. That's what they filmed, but the director cut 4 different stories. And so now it's 10 stories. But it's all put together. It's a pretty good movie. If you've never seen Love Actually, I highly recommend it. It's a pretty good movie. But it's it's a nice Christmas film. Yeah, like they're saying in the chat room. Karen says Love Actually, good movie. Martha says good movie. Kathy says great movie. Christina says she thinks it's on Netflix. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
You notice that all these are women that like these movies.
Well, that's who they make the movies for. But
except you.
Well, I've seen a lot of them. Yeah.
I've never seen it. I'll check it out. If it's on Netflix, I think I can get it today.
Yeah, it's called Love Actually. I can't believe TJ's never seen it. You've never seen it, TJ?
Mm-mm.
I'll be damned. Yeah.
I haven't.
Actually.
No, it's a it's a fine movie. Yeah, you should check it out.
I'll check it out.
Wow, I'm shocked. I'm shocked you haven't seen it.
I did catch Steve's backhanded insult just now, but
What's that?
What was his insult?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, all the people that have seen this as women.
Oh,
except
yeah.
you, Ray."
Oh,
Yeah, I saw his. I heard that too. Yeah, I just ignored it.
oh.
I just ignored the belittling comments. You know, I ignore a comment that implies I'm gay,
I'm not
Or a-
implying you're gay. I'm just
a
saying.
comment that implies I'm too fat. You know,
I'm saying-
I've learned to ignore the comments from the simple.
I'm just stating that maybe it's like a chick flick type of deal show.
It is a chick flick. Yeah, of course it is.
So what?
Oh.
Yeah, just watch it.
I mean, my
Okay, I
girlfriend
will.
and I, one of our favorite movies to watch
Whoa.
together is Hitch. What do you got to say about that?
Nothing.
Well, I have questions about that.
That's what I thought.
It's a bad movie. Let's see. When is it acceptable to start saying Merry Christmas?
Christmas Day.
No, no. I think it's fine now. I'm not offended. If someone says Merry Christmas to me, it doesn't offend me.
That doesn't offend me. I just don't think it's.
I know some people are like, "Oh, it's too early."
Or they have to say Happy Holidays.
Well, no, I don't care about that. I'm just saying, when is it too early to say Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas, Steve?
Christmas Day.
That's when it's too early.
Oh no. That's when you should say it.
Well, it's all right to say no. Like I had an email exchange with someone this weekend, and we ended the email with Merry Christmas. Like Pete says, anytime in December.
Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. Anytime in December.
Christina goes right after Thanksgiving.
No,
Now, I think probably December 1st is the start of
yeah, December 1st.
yeah, or it's not.
You got to
too
let
soon.
the turkey settle.
Like if someone on the day after Halloween goes to me, Merry Christmas, I'll be like, all right, that's too fucking early. It's, this is way too early. But I'm never caught up in any of that stuff, But yeah, maybe I would think before Thanksgiving is too early. After Thanksgiving, probably. Like if you're not going to see someone for the holiday and they say, "Hey, Merry Christmas,"
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
Right.
Yeah. If it's someone like if I go today and Steve goes, "Merry Christmas," I'm be, what the fuck you say it now for? You're gonna see me every day before Christmas. Why would you say that now? So that would bother me more. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That would, if you see someone every day and they tell
Merry
you
Christmas.
yeah, yeah. It's like you're gonna see me. You are gonna see me every day before Christmas. So you would say Merry Christmas to me like the last day you'd see me before Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Like you people, I won't tell any of you Merry Christmas until like we'll do this. The last show we do before Christmas, we'll say Merry Christmas. And that's
Right.
how it works. And if I do any new Christmas material, like any of Vic's Christmas songs, like
Or a new Christmas special.
we've already done Have a Horny Creeper Christmas. We've already done that one. So we'll have to save that one for right before Christmas and play it for everybody.
You got the 12 days of Christmas too.
However, if you were a subscriber, you've already heard Have a Horny Creeper Christmas. Subscribers got the show Friday, I think. Thursday or Friday. And the subscribers will get another Christmas song this Thursday, I believe. I think Dan's working on Steve and the Creeper. I think Dan's working on that song or something for this week,
Has the shit stain up his back. Sorry, it just popped into my head.
And a pegging in his back, and a pegging in his crack. Yeah, so you'll hear some of the Christmas songs right before Christmas. That's what we'll wish Merry Christmas, to everybody.
Right.
Yeah. Oh well. That's when I would think that's when it's acceptable to the last time you see someone before Christmas. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's when it would be acceptable. Like for me to go, Merry Christmas, Steve, when there's 19 days till Christmas. Why would I wish him Merry Christmas? Now I'm going to see him every day
Exactly.
until Christmas, But for someone you don't see every day, if it's someone you don't see every day, and you're not going to see them, you wish them a Merry Christmas. You starting early September, you're fine. Like if someone wished you Merry Christmas today, you say Merry Christmas back, right?
Yep.
And I don't get the people who are offended by what did you say, Steve? Happy holidays?
Happy holidays.
I don't get being offended.
No, I don't. Some people do. Some people say, well, you can't say Merry Christmas. You have to say Happy Holidays.
I think my mother is one of those people that gets offended by that.
You know what? Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah.
I think that my mom's one of those people that gets offended. Like if someone goes Happy Holidays or Happy Hanukkah, she goes, well, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Like that's all we need, someone sing an angry Merry Christmas, which is insane. I don't understand the anger. But, if you turned on Fox News right now, I'm sure they're talking about, what is it, the war on Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
Which, it's
That
not a
makes
war.
some people drink.
It's not a war on Christmas. You just don't want to offend people. There's some people that celebrate Hanukkah. They don't celebrate Christmas.
Right.
Or some people that, I don't know.
Surfaced a few years ago.
I don't know what
Kwanzaa or something like that.
Yeah, but I know there's more than one holiday in December. So someone wants to say Happy Holiday, and you're also saying that's better than saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, and
right.
Just say Happy Holidays. Save yourself time.
Kwanzaa.
So yeah, it doesn't insult me if anyone says that.
I say what?
I'd rather we not talk at all.
Of course you would.
I'm certainly not going to get offended because someone goes Happy Holidays, like Steve, who was complaining about it earlier.
I'm not complaining about it.
Profusely.
I don't care.
Yeah. When he goes, just say Happy Holidays. You sounded like Steve Hannity.
Where? Steve is Scrooge and the Grinch rolled up into one.
No, he wasn't Scrooge at all. He was very offended that he wasn't hearing Merry Christmas.
I don't. Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah, Steve.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Because Hanukkah's going on right now.
Yeah.
I have my cousin, his wife and children are Jewish. His kids have the best Christmas time. His kids have the best season this time of year because they get Hanukkah. They get Hanukkah from their mom, and then they'll get Christmas. Like they celebrate both. Of which, by the way, the Jewish friends I have, They celebrate. They celebrate both.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
most do.
Like the girl I worked with in Syracuse.
Uh-huh.
I went over to her house for they have for Hanukkah they have so many dinners, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she invited my wife and I to go by for a Seder or whatever to have dinner during one of the nights of Hanukkah. And it was one of the nicest times. It was one of the nicest times I ever had. It was really, really nice. And her kids were funny and, you know, it was just nice. But that was during Hanukkah. And then they had a Christmas tree up. And then they celebrated as soon as Hanukkah was over. Then they moved on to celebrating Christmas. So I'm telling you, a lot of not all of them, but a lot of Jewish friends that I've had, they celebrate both. So, you know, I say God bless everybody, you know, have fun.
Exactly.
Celebrate whatever you want. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
Doesn't cost me anything. Just
Well,
don't expect presents from me.
Exactly.
You know,
Don't
I'm
expect
not-
anything from me either.
I'm not getting you all that
I'm
stuff.
not getting you shit.
But I will say Happy Hanukkah and Merry Christmas or whatever, you know. I say whatever.
Steve will just give you the finger and a shit stained pair of pants.
Mm.
At least a few of them.
He'll give you a finger, all right.
Try to massage your prostate.
Yeah.
Look, he's even showing it.
Steve, don't be implying that you're going to finger the audience.
How disturbing.
Steve wants to give a finger bang for
Oh
Give-
yeah.
finger bang for Christmas.
Next thing you know, it'll be how Steve ruined Christmas.
Yeah. Stop implying you're going to finger bang.
Steve can ruin Christmas.
Finger banging for Christmas. There's got to be a song there, Dan. I don't know.
We gotta hurry.
Yeah.
Dan's getting ready to leave.
There's got to be a song. Oh, yeah. We've only got a minute left. We got to wrap it up today.
You got to work out today, don't you?
I am going to work. I'm looking very forward to it. My back's finally feeling better.
I think I've got an idea here, Ray. I think I know where your whole Belinted start.
All right.
It started when you took that racing advice from Steve.
Oh my lord!
I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. That's when my bad streak started. I was on a roll.
Yeah.
And then fucking Steve told me to put
You took
money
that
on
advice from Steve.
that one race's driver. And I put money on the guy. And
Kyle Larson.
ever since then, loss
You've been
after
losing a
loss
lot.
after loss.
Steve Belinted you.
That's what started my bad luck streak.
I don't think so.
My bank for my gambling, my bank has plummeted.
Oh,
It's literally plummeted. I have under $100 now in my gambling bank.
Oh, wow.
who plays
Yeah.
tonight?
Buffalo and New England.
Buffalo.
I don't think I'm going to bet.
It'd be a good game, but
Well,
I won't get to watch it because I don't have ESPN.
yeah, I think I'm going to take a break. I'm sick of losing. All I do is lose.
Yeah, just enjoy the game.
Yeah. I might just
I mean,
skip. I might
Be
skip.
careful.
I might skip sports this week.
Be careful though. Steve might come over and try to watch the game with you.
Cindy wants to know, what did my wife say about the tamale class?
Oh,
I don't know. I was going to bring it up to her. But she was in a mood. And then I didn't, you know. You know what I mean? She was in a mood when I was talking, and I was going to bring it up, and I can't remember what it was. I decided to bring it up by mentioning how, I was talking about you on the show. And that was like my in to bring up the class. And then she like snapped at me like, don't talk about me on your show. But I was like, oh, Jesus. And I was like, all right, I'm just not even going to bring it up. I'm not even going to bring it up. And now I think she's mad at me anyway. So I'm not going to, because she's got her company Christmas party this weekend.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think I'm going to go. Because listen, because I don't want to be in a wheelchair, and don't give me that look, Steve. I don't want to be in a wheelchair and go to our party.
who cares?
Well, I do. I care. I'm very sensitive with it. You know.
You're in a wheelchair for a reason. It's not like you want to be there.
Well, I don't need people questioning me. I don't need you know, I don't need your
Steve is very judgmental.
Yeah, I don't need others' judgment. It's very embarrassing, you know.
It's embarrassing to yourself.
I don't need to be pitied or shunned or made fun of. I can't even believe I'm talking about it on this show. Should probably not talk about it at all. It's nobody's business. I wouldn't talk about it, except you guys found out about it because Jason pushed me. So that's when I started talking about it. Very embarrassed. So my wife is not happy that I'm blowing it off, you know.
I'll go with her in your place.
Oh, no. I'll tell you right now, no. No one needs
That's a horrible idea.
No one needs to see you. Yeah. So
I'm going wrestling this weekend.
well,
You're going to what?
Wrestling.
What's that?
That's where them guys throw each other around in that ring.
it's what white trash call wrestling.
Wrestling.
Oh, wrestling. Oh, okay.
Anyway, we should probably wrap it up today. Let's wrap it up. All right. Let's go ahead and remind you guys about Recon Techs. They can provide a detail or a coating for your car. Just give them a call, 670-1132. It's Recon Techs. Let's also talk about Just Beds. Just Beds. The Yawn Exterminators. Just Beds on Montvale. Swing on by and get yourself a quality mattress. And more importantly, get yourself a good night's sleep. Or try one of their pillows. They have these pillows. They have these pillows that are really nice as well. So people really like the pillows. You can get them from Just Beds as well. So get a good night's sleep from Just Beds at 3120 Montvale Drive. All right. Thank you so much for listening today. We will wrap it up and be back tomorrow with another free show. Remember, we do free shows Monday through Thursday morning, syndicated shows Thursday afternoon, Friday, and Saturday mornings. We are on 6 days a week. 4 of them are free. Look at that, huh?
Yeah.
You're crazy if you don't come back and check us out, or at least a tier 1. Thank you. Kathy says she's with me. She's in a wheelchair and she doesn't like going. Thank you, Kathy. So she understands what I'm going through. Thank you for agreeing with me.
I understand. Okay, never mind.
That was probably the smartest thing you've said all day.
I tell you, I mean, Steve with his walker going everywhere. Oh, how embarrassing! How embarrassing!
I'm very embarrassed every time I go out.
Yeah, so you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So why are you giving me shit for it?
I'm not giving you shit. I'm just saying.
Oh,
You can't.
Not what it
You
sounded like to me.
can't live in your fucking. You can't live in your house for the rest of your fucking life.
How dare you?
I don't like going on my walker either. I don't like.
So
look
you
like a
understand?
cripple.
So you understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. I don't like.
Well,
taking
then why couldn't you say I understand, Ray? I understand. Instead, you give me grief like I'm some kind of elitist when you completely understand.
I completely understand, but I completely understand.
Unbelievable. You actually understand what I'm going through, and yet you give me grief for it.
Sorry.
How dare you? Unbelievable.
He's jealous, Ray. Your wheelchair doesn't have a big shit stain on it, and his walker does.
I go out with shit stain in the back of my sweatpants like you. And a big and a walker. Oh my God.
Why do you think I wear dark colored pants? I don't ever wear gray or white pants.
Good Lord. I mean, good Lord. All right. We'll wrap it up. Be back tomorrow. So long, everybody. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.